One of our Igbo brothers in Eastern Cape, South Africa, was coronated as the king of the Igbos in Eastern Cape. People like us that are familiar with the culture, we knew there was going to be trouble. So the first thing, we went on damage control mode. I apologized to the South Africans that was trying to, win them over, that we were sorry, or that was requested.
So South Africans do a lot of patriotism. I saw them come out to fight for their country in a very patriotic way. And I was so happy about it. Listen, I was motivated about this situation. And I was looking.
South Africa sidiniwe ngamakwirikwiri sidiniwe. We are tired sivalile East London. We are tired.
Hello guys, how are you all doing? So let's talk about Nigerian and South Africa. What is actually happening? So yesterday, which was 30th, there was a massive protest in South Africa, especially in East London. According to what is happening, South Africans says they will never accept a king in their country. They were saying Nigerians must go. Guys, it wasn't easy until cars were being burned, people's stuffs in their shops were being looted. Like, we saw videos where people were instead going to this car where it has goods, they were taking and running away with it. Guys, it wasn't easy. A lot of cars were being burned, properties. If you are a foreigner and you're living in South Africa, please stay safe. Stay safe out there. Anyway, maybe some of you don't know what Nigerians have to say. You have to take a look and watch this video. Guys, it wasn't easy. It was serious. It was really serious. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe on this channel. Take a look and watch this video.
It was for the so-called Temu King to apologize to the South African, which he refused. The Igbo community and the Igbo elders decided not to talk about it, and they said they were ready for whatever the South Africans were going to do. When the march on the 30th was announced, okay, we also reached out to the Igbo community in the Eastern Cape that they need to apologize, and the king needs to come on TV and apologize to the people that he did not know the sensitivities of what he was doing, but he refused. Now the day of the march has come, and the king is no longer in his residence. Now the innocent foreigners and the innocent Nigerians are the ones bearing the brunt of his actions. Now Nigerian businesses have been touched. Nigerian cars have been touched in Eastern Cape. They're reported of 26 in hospital right now, injured due to stab wounds and all kind of wounds, and there's a reported death. All because an idiot decided to crown himself a king in another man's land. Now, going forward, I hope this thing can be resolved. And this thing of being in another man's country and wanting to take over must stop. Go and make your money and leave. But if you are unable to do that, don't go to their country. When it comes to traditional rights and traditional issues, South Africans don't play. And that was why some of us went on damage control mode to apologize on your behalf, hoping that this day will not come. But you were adamant and you refused to apologize. And this is what is happening. This was how you put the Nigerian community in trouble in Ghana as well. So we all know what our father's names are. Going forward, we will all bear our father's name. Apologies to the South African as well. I hope this issue can be resolved.
Looking at them, and I was looking at how they came out, and I was like, wow, this is how you should be protecting your country. Everybody needs that kind of spirit. Like, it's very motivational when I see this, and I'm like, Ghanaians, you guys have to learn this kind of patriotism from South Africa, because there are some people on this continent, if you do not apply that kind of patriotism, the strength in patriotism, you don't show them, they will not learn. They are stuck. You see, they want to stand in their country or their broken mandate all the time. They have a mandate that is broken, that they always want to stand on it. They don't care about nobody except themselves. They want to come and grab opportunities that their forefathers did not. The forefathers did not contribute a dime to, because their forefathers gave them a bad reputation that they are continuing. You understand? So right now, you as a Ghanaian, you as a South African need to be bold enough to stand on your grounds and let them understand that, hey, listen, your forefathers decided to be criminals, and that is how you have your name 419 is tag. We Ghanaians, maybe we South Africans, we cannot let you bring your criminal activity in our country. And if you stop that kind of activities, we are going to live with you. Of course, we love you, we want to live with you. We don't want you to just commit crimes. Come legally. But traveling illegally to another African country does not contribute to the economy. It brings the economy down. It destroys the economy. It does not make that African country stand upright. So Nigerians, nobody hates you, okay? We want you to understand that being an illegal immigrant in another African country is wrong. Can you learn to travel with proper documents? Can you stop running away from your country and stand on your mandate? The mandate that you have been singing about, and make it work, and make sure that mandate work. Because listen, you taking $500 from Tinubu's son who live in the UK, you, all of you that took the money, all of you live in the UK, and you were singing that you stand on a mandate that is broken. And then you come and tell us that, oh, Africa, Africa, Africa. No. See, I saw a video of a guy talking about, Africans are celebrating a grape festival. And I was like, this guy is ignorant. He doesn't even know what he's talking about. It is not Africa. It's Nigeria. See, the generalization is now getting out of hand. Instead of you to focus on the part that you will give the right information, you are here talking about African celebration. No, it's Nigeria. Focus on the country. Enough of the generalization. Africa, is Africa doing this? Africa doing this? In Ghana, we don't celebrate Great Festival. No man in Ghana would think about celebrating this nonsense festival. And I believe South Africans too do not have that kind of nonsense festival. Nobody has that except Nigeria. So how do you tag a whole continent with that kind of nonsense?
To an extent, please, Nigerians who are living in South Africa, we all know that Nigeria and South Africa, their relationship is not that good, especially from the side of South Africa. It's not good at all. So when you're living, because I think it was this Igbo king that actually aggravated this issue between Nigeria and South Africa. We remember last year, same thing happened in Ghana, and Ghanaians protested. Nigerians, you people shouldn't have done something like that, especially from the Igbo side. You people shouldn't have done something like that. Now look at what happened. You cannot tell me that this protest, no life was lost yesterday. Like everywhere was full of fire. Oh my God, it wasn't easy. Let's be safe out there. Let's be guided before we think of doing something in people's country. Let's know that, oh, you don't know what the repercussion must be. You can do it in Cameroon, because Cameroon and Nigeria have this good relationship. You've never seen a Cameroonian coming out to say Nigerians must leave their country. You can do that in Cameroon. Maybe people caution you, oh, we don't want this type of thing, but you cannot do something like that when you know the relationship between Nigeria and South Africa is not good at all. The relationship between Nigeria and South Africa is not good at all. I see a lot of comments from Nigerians. They are saying South Africa should go and face the white people in their country and the Indians who have taken over their country. They should leave Nigerians alone. But to be honest, Nigerians, to be honest, you know, if a South African person leaves their own country, say they want to become a king in your country, it will not be allowed. It will not be allowed. In anyone's country, they prioritize their citizens first. Let's be guided so that things like this don't repeat itself again. Nigerians, please stay safe out there. If possible, if I was a Nigerian or I was the president, I would just tell Nigerians, come back home. Come back home. Whether be it from Ghana, come back home. That's the only solution. You cannot stay somewhere they don't want you. If I live somewhere, I travel somewhere, I go to Nigeria. Nigerians are always against Cameroonians. I will leave their country. You only stay where you're accepted. If somewhere you're not accepted, you go. I saw a video of a Nigerian man selling his clothes, selling I don't know if people call it okaka. This clothes they go to Aba market and buy. This man was quietly, they told him, oh, if you're in Nigeria, you must leave our country. We don't want you here. This man says, I've been living in this country for more than 17 years. My children, they say, we don't care. You have to leave. You see, when you are not accepted, don't stay there. Because if you die now, you're lost. Your children are there. And this man says his children have been in South Africa for the past 17 years. And the wife is of late. This is what he does to take care of his children. Not that all Nigerians living in South Africa are bad. Not all Nigerians living in South Africa are bad. Some of them are just there to struggle to. If Nigeria was really working, you will not see Nigerians traveling to people's country, so on and so forth. To be honest, I even blame President Tinubu for this one. I blame President Tinubu the highest. Gosh.